These students at Princess Diana High School in Machindi Division are part of the 15 million learners who recently resumed their studies after government reopened learning institutions. Whereas parents breathed a sigh of relief that their children are back in school, it has been less than smooth sailing in the classrooms. With only 5 months to cover what should have been studied in a full academic year, some learners and teachers are starting to feel the weight of the reopening. The learners say that it has not been easy to get back to the school routine, more or less sitting in class.
But the zeal which we had before the lockdown, it all went. And what we found here was not what we expected.
I find that students hide from the teacher, and they're like, master, don't pick me, I know nothing. I can't even recall anything about Indian Ocean. And you find that they were the easiest numbers we used to tackle when we were still here at school.
Some say that they have to relearn everything since they didn't have access to the study materials which were being distributed by government.
We didn't get any materials from the government because they were bringing it as general, that they concentrated mainly on the science subjects.
They told us to read, like to get even the educational thing about like via the TVs, but they didn't help us.
Even when they try to concentrate, their parents' financial constraints affect them.
Find out that when you come to school and maybe the bursar or madam accounts is calling you upon, we are demanding you should go, of which we don't get that time to read and focus.
These challenges present a dilemma to the teachers who are looking to push too much content on them in so little time.
They had really gone back. Actually, if it is in years, they'd gone 3 years back. Because I think most of them had lost hope in education.
Others, some parents, say their children have grown up, they are no longer fit for those classes.
The fact that they will not have any end-of-term exams has further made them less anxious to resume normal learning.
It has really worsened the situation. It has made learners relaxed. Because every person that is working, you expect to attain something at the end.
This has forced the teachers to create more teaching hours.
We really want to finish everything. We don't want to leave any stone unturned. So you find that we are resorting to teaching both day and night.
This state of affairs has been compounded by the absence of both finances and human resource to relieve some of the burden.
The fact is that the majority of teachers, or almost half of the staff, did not return. Why? Because there was no way how schools could manage the entire staff when they're having 2 classes.
Uganda National Teachers Union General Secretary Philbert Baguma has now advised teachers on how they can address some of these challenges.
We need to have the teachers in schools, and then these teachers begin on looking at how they are going to cover the content within the limited time. Now, what is happening is pressure. When finally the class goes to school and the teachers are invited, now they start firefighting because of not having adequate preparation.
The current academic term is expected to close on the 24th of July, after which the Ministry of Education will decide on when the new academic term will begin. Joyce Nakato, NTV Weekend Edition.